3 more designers, 2 of them for system, 1 of them for 2D. We got Molotov, Andrew Montaigne, welcome, and Ezranos. So now I have 5 design, so we should be able to pound out design a little bit quicker. We're still lacking the 3rd star of network, which is fine, and the 3rd star of 3D, which is also fine. Network, absolutely nothing is out there for. 3D and operating system supports an early version of 3D. I think it's like 1987 3D, and then there's no 3D tools available, so we're still waiting on that, but we should start focusing on 3D a little bit more. I think because my sequels are no longer very feature rich, I think it means maybe in comparison to the previous ones, so I think we'd have to go with making a new RPG or something like that. So we'll go ahead and do that. It's an original IP using an existing framework. We got the Source Go engine, which is a little worse with audio tech level, but a little better with the system audio, and doesn't support as many features. There's also the True Trim library, only 1% loyalties. What the hell? Oh, it's also like ancient. Okay, I see. Gotcha. I don't know, and if I were to just do my own framework, that'll require like a lot of people, I assume, right? Just pound out all this 3D graphics, no 3D editors, all the audio, digital exclusive music to convert some physical sales to digital, which is kind of cool. Just make sure you have a server for it. Yeah, 8 designers, 12 programmers, 5 artists, which, I mean, we're lacking the programmers for it, but I think we'll get ready to do something like that. And if I drop this down to just max bar, man, they do not care about 2D graphics very much at all. 3D we're not doing. Audio. Cool. 6, 8, and 3. Okay, that's a little better. I can do that. I have enough desks for it. Do we do that? Do we try it? I guess I can try it. We're not losing that much money per month. Like, we are losing, but really not a lot. Just a matter of like tens of thousands, and I can just stop and do some fast contracts or so. We'll try it. The Poly API? Fuck no. Snowball. Anybody remember Snowball? You should. Jeez. 79.32. I'll even drop the price. It'll be... fuck, just $69. Why not? So it's even a little cheaper than you'd expect. And product name of The Dream Show. Perfect. The Dream Show, the RPG. I love it. I fucking love it. Approximately 2 years it thinks. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next page, operating systems. What do we got? What's cool? What's happening? Active users. There's not a lot of active users. It's kind of happening again, where consumer reach 87 million. What do they not have phones? What's happening here? What's going on with this? Because this is computer and console operating systems. I don't get it. It's weird to me. We'll go with the best computer and the best console operating system. So our reach is 1.2 million. There's like 80 million people who just I can't make anything for, I guess. I think down the road you're forced to make your own operating systems and just go for that. I think that might be what it's getting at nowadays. I don't know. Although, to be fair, I don't remember anymore if I ever had operating systems made by the AI that was actually like more than 3 million users. I don't know. Great with a lot of users. Cool. Great with a lot of users. Cool. That's that. And those are the limitations, which is fine. The sliders. Sure. Still not convinced I actually know what's going on with this. So this will be like a gameplay focused one we'll try. We'll see about that. Pretty heavily gameplay focus. Graphics and story. Again, kind of pretending that this matters. I don't know. Next page, we'll definitely have to port this thing, by the way. Publisher. Yeah, market. That's okay. That is okay, because I don't really have marketers. They're currently all just doing support. When it comes time for me to do an operating system, which if I get like another really cool release and I make an operating system, because I don't have a name for myself with operating systems, I'll go ahead and have a massive marketing team and I'll just spend a shitload of money just pounding the hell out of it and seeing what we can do. Spending like hundreds of thousands on marketing to make sure that it's unavoidable in a really huge way. Yeah, that's fine. It's, again, all the features. Well, this time including digital exclusive music. It's an original IP, so there's nothing to compare it to. It's an RPG. We're known for that. Let's do it. Project management. No. Wait, no. No. Develop. That's the one. Very complex, take a long time to develop without adding any consumer interest. You should consider selecting less features. Are you sure you want to continue? No, I'm not anymore. Like, he's saying it's... He's saying there's no point. I guess you are. But things... Because then they complain that it's not feature-rich. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I don't give a shit. I'm using my own whatever, so hopefully this framework will exist then in the future and we can do some pretty cool things with it or so. I don't know. Doing it anyway. Publisher. Handle the marketing. Develop. It's fine. Doing it anyway. Make sure we keep working on this, though. That's important. Finishing up the 4th iteration for them. They're gonna love me for this. I wonder, is there a deal out there for a 3D tool? Maybe? Possibly? Yeah, there you go. 3D editor. Designed for render edit. Shit, that'd be great. 3D editor. Okay, there are 3D editors happening. These are saying October 96, and knowing this game, those probably come out at that time. Render edit December of 96. The design expiration is October, and they're gonna just go ahead and program this thing and just like throw it out there in December. Okay, sure. I'll believe you. Why not? Okay, so 96, we got some 3D editors coming out. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. And then some new operating systems coming out also this year, so we'll have to see about doing some porting, definitely. Which, actually, I'll probably go ahead and do now for Cursed Gangs of Death Remastered. Not that it really has much going for it, but, you know. Good and great. One's computer, one's console. Okay. That's important, do that. I'll also... change price of this from $81 to just $60. So it's a lot cheaper too. Because they said that it wouldn't be worth the price. So I probably should have done that earlier. We're at 19,000 active users. We'll see if that does anything for it. Probably not. But also with the port, maybe that helps out a bit. Shit, yeah, it did. We got like 4,000 more active users for that. Cool. That's nice. I like that. Carrot Beast also ready for some support education, so you can also fix the bugs. I think I'll ignore those. I don't really understand how you're getting those. And we're done with this. Nice. 10 days left. I'll just go ahead and advance this to develop. There, done. That should be pretty significant for us. So we have 5 stars of business reputation. The deal should be flooding in pretty well, and we can get a employee of basically whatever we want. Not sure what's up with this cook. They put down food and then it vanishes, and then after a certain point, they just stand there with the food in their hand, waiting for, I assume, a spot to open up that the food can go onto, even though the plates are basically empty. Huh. Like, the food just vanishes. I could maybe understand if it expires, sure. But, like, it hasn't been sitting there for very long. And I was just having plates full before. You see that? Nobody's doing anything with it. The food just vanishes. And then they're just sitting there waiting now. And then going home. The other cook comes in. Idle, getting food. Idle. At work, getting food. Nobody's waiting to use any of these. I think my food system's broken. I don't get it. There you go. You grabbed a meal, but you're not. You're just like pouring it on the floor in front of the table. This is good. Spills on floor. Oh, jeez, I'm full. Okay, back to work. What? Alright. Interesting. I think there might be a bug there. I don't think there's some sort of food expiration thing going on with that. After porting the stuff and dropping the price, you're making like 2 million per month now. Like, that was very significant for this to keep it going. So even though it's not very feature rich, we just dropped the price and made it more available, and there we go, problem solved. Still people using those old ones. Employees tired, can't work. It's Molotov this time, even though his energy is totally fine. Ugh. Please let me set threshold for the error messages. Please, please, please. Pretty fucking please. Let that be a thing. I added some plants and more paintings to the bathroom, so these also have 200% environment. I never actually checked to see if it was decent environment around, but it seems like we're okay. These areas don't matter at all. It's also fucking freezing because I've got the industrial ventilation going on, which is good for the servers. And how are you doing anyway, servers? Are you ready for replacement? Yes. Yes, you are. Do we do that? Guess I could do that. It costs more, but... There we go. Only 5% usage now. It's got 3 gigabit per second bandwidth. Very cool. So I don't have to worry about that for a while. And printers, I think there's better printers too by now. Oh, medium product printers. So we'll go ahead and do that also. I forgot to check. They just print like almost twice as fast. 18,000 copies per month, 24,000 copies per month. And it's a little bit cheaper. And they last longer. Ta-da! We're no longer sending stuff on floppies. 11. Your computer is now upstairs in the meeting room, so you don't have to sit downstairs with the others, but I gave you a nice fancy desk to try to compensate for it a little bit. So now we have this computer open also. So no owner, no owner, no owner. And I think that's the 3 that we have open, right? Yeah. So I can still get 3 more designers. Which, it's pretty tempting, because the Dream Show is actually taking a while to design. The game's not lying, this will probably take a couple years, maybe even 3 to do. Especially if I'm going for the 4th iteration, which I don't know if I am yet. Also, way to leave your computer on 11, jeez. The fuck, man. I've changed the price of everything again. Curse Gangs of Death 3 and 4 are both 20 bucks. The first 2 are 10 bucks, and this is dropped down to 50 bucks. Down from 60. Just to keep things going a little happier and smoother with the old stuff, because people are still using these, interestingly. I don't think I can get my support back for the stuff that I've already canceled support on, even if we were to get some sales and users for them. I don't think there's a lot I can do. We're selling abandonware now at this point, which is kind of weird to me, but oh well. Daddy Loader and Solus I've picked up for a little bit more design, both of them for audio design, because I didn't really have anybody for 3-star audio design, I think. Maybe like a person, so now we're quite a lot better at that. Densai and Arendul. Got you both as programmers for 2D to help out with that, because we don't really have many people for that as well. Same deal like with design, we did have a bit, but not very much, so now we've got you to help out a bit. And you can have these computers. And I've still got a bit of room for, I think, like 1 more dude somewhere. Maybe, or maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not counting Krug. And Hops, welcome. I went for a 3D artist to help just fill out the art a little bit, and we didn't really have anybody cool for 3D because the art people aren't getting a lot of experience because they spend a lot of time just sitting there doing nothing because there's nothing for them to do. So it's taking a while to get some 3D going for art, so I went ahead and just hired a 3D artist. Only 2 stars, but maybe you get the 3rd star pretty quickly. You're a fairly fast learner, perhaps, maybe. And yeah, we'll go for that. I think that'll be kind of okay. At least 2 stars. Because I don't think we need to like bang something out of the park with a 3-star 3D art feature right away. So I'm okay with waiting. Let's go for a press release on the Dream Show RPG game to get a little bit of hype going for it. Text, pictures, and video. It's just finishing iteration 3. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, over 1,200 already. What do you got to say about it? We're announcing the Dream Show. Well regarded, not sort of development, but cutting edge. Video alongside press release sounds great. No mention of a release date. Okay, cool. They call it cutting edge now. That's good. It's also quite loud in that room. Jesus Christ. Zoom out a bit, man. Almost at 95. I think 95 the laptop unlocked, right? Yeah. We're costing $500 more. Jesus Christ. Yeah, alright. You're worth it. You're the team leader. Yeah, less noise, but a bunch more environment, but the power is not great. So I don't know about that. Nobody's really complaining about the noise anymore, so I think it's okay. But when I get like a massive office type thing, it could be that we all use laptops. It never used to make a huge difference at all. Like, it was a little bit worse than the computer was, but only just a little bit, and I don't think it had any difference in noise. But now, maybe. Ha! I knew it! I saved my game and loaded it again, and now people are just typing away at their computer holding their food. I was wondering why everybody's typing with just one hand, and I remember that they're sitting a little bit like they were in the cafeteria. I don't know. I don't think it's actually affecting anything. It just looks fucked up. Everybody's just eating at their computer, though. Okay, bye. Everybody bringing their food home. Okay, see you. Huh. Fascinating. Is the food actually fixed now, though? Yeah, looks like it might be. So just a quick save and load periodically is in order. Alright. I wonder how that happened. And why that happened, and when that happened. But now they're actually bringing food there. Sort of. There's still... Some of them are still holding food. You're holding invisible food. Weird. Hey, finally able to develop. We're at the end of August of 95, and development is finally finished. Completed all 4 iterations of the Dream Show. Ugh. Started to lose a bit of followers, so I had done another press release that wasn't very effective. All it really did was just slow down the decline. So now it's a very slow increase for a bit. Without having a release date, not a whole lot can really be said for it. But we're doing pretty okay with the programming stuff so far. Not too bad. Obviously the art's just hauling ass with it because there's not a whole lot of art to do. Yeah. Yeah, not bad at all. We could probably go for a end of the year 96 release, but I might go with like beginning of 97 just to be safe. April of 97, 1.5 years. That should be okay, because then I can maybe like go for a review and do an iteration or something like that and still be alright. So we'll do another text pictures video? Maybe in a bit. In a bit. I started to lose followers again with it very slowly. That'll happen. And I'm pretty sure the publisher's doing the hype for me, because there's the hype thing that you can do that prevents the decline. And it's just like while they're working on it, they do that. I don't know. I mean, we'll keep that queued up because I actually have kind of marketing a little bit, sort of. They're mostly just for support. But oh well. It seems like it might actually affect it a bit with us doing that. So we do a little bit better with that than the publisher would. And I'm assuming just my own marketing team would be better than a publisher also. Which is why I kind of want to get a massive marketing team set up for whenever I do operating systems, because I'll need a lot of help with that, because we have no recognition for it at all. Character Chains of Death Remastered. It's 15 bucks. 15. That's it. That's all. Super, super cheap. $15. Come get it. It's an end of the year sale. We'll see if that does anything for the active users. 44,500-ish too. Yeah, minus 3,000. Okay, yeah, I think people are just done with that game, basically. It's been around for a while. That's to be expected. My releases, details, units. Yeah, not a whole lot. The nice little surge here from, I think, the first price change. And then a secondary price change, and it's not really doing anything anymore. Okay. Ah, well, that's fine. We have enough money to get by. 11, just a little bit ready for some education. Jeez, man, we're costing $500 more. That's why I'm not putting them in education. Because, like, the more education they get, the more they're gonna want because they think they're worth more. But they're only good in areas that they're not actually doing anything in. But like you guys for design and all that, I'll go ahead and do that since we're not doing design right now anyway. So design, I guess 3D. And Azeranos, design, 2D. Andrew, somebody's stressed. Fuck out of here with that. They're fine. It's 10 in the morning. How are they stressed already? What do they do? Oh, probably all the tickets mixed in with the Dream Show programming. That's probably it. I really need to get a support team so Core doesn't have to worry about that. Design for looks like audio. Molotov design. Audio. Daddy loader. Design. 3D. And that's that. Trinoran courts are ready for that. Ozeek and ET. We still have a little bit of art to do. You're ready for some more server stuff. We'll go with, I guess, marketing. And Uthor also. Support. Should also be getting my investment back pretty soon. August of 1996. $3.5 million that we're going to be getting with 319,000 bonus for the accrued interest. That'll be in August, so that'll help a lot. So like all the money that we've lost in the past year plus will be refunded to us basically. Send off the Dream Show to review to see how it is, and I might do another press release, maybe even send out a press build. Probably a press build. I've done a couple press releases already. Audio and system, it's only okay. Only okay. That's fine though. Those are probably still being worked on. Yeah, they are. Market. We'll do a press build though. Tomorrow we'll see how that is. There's actually a release date set for about a year from now. They should be pretty happy about that. It's in a pretty okay state. 2,200 followers to 5,000, basically 6,000 and climbing rapidly. All right. Good deal. Might be worth your time. Made a name for ourselves in the market. Haven't really heard about the Dream Show. Decent looking at this point. Has all the new features. Still a bit off from releasing. Man, look at that followers though. So good. Can we drop these yet? 25 users. 1,100. Damn it. I want to be done with it already. And yeah, keep that at priority 10. 10,000 followers plus.